So sometimes Marvel gets it right and gives us what we want, or at least what we didn't know that we wanted. And sometimes it gives us something that we really, really didn't want. I mean, who was asking for Rogers the Musical? Who would pay to see that? Anyway, Clint Barton apparently would pay to see that because he goes with his family and he sees Natasha dying and he gets so triggered that he has to leave, and it's really sad to watch it. I mean, this guy obviously has some pretty big PTSD issues, and you can't blame him after everything that he's gone through. It reminds me a lot of Bucky from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, they're both very similar. They're both very stoic men who keep their emotions to themselves. And, you know, I feel like there needs to be like an AA group, but instead of with alcohol, with PTSD Avengers. I mean, that would be a really interesting show, but really depressing, just seeing them talk about all their issues. Anyway, so look, I'm not saying that this is bad and you shouldn't watch it, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't my cup of tea personally. I mean, there were things that I definitely did like about it. I thought that the set design was absolutely beautiful, of Christmas in New York City. The cinematography was great, and I love the fact that, so spoiler alert, at the beginning we open up with a young Kate and there's the attack on New York City, and basically her father dies in that, and I like that they keep that storyline going because it gives it a sense of in-world realism. And I love Vera Farmiga from Bates Motel. She is a great actress. Though I found her character to be a little weird. Like, there was this one time her daughter Kate had a fire in her apartment and she sounded more annoyed than worried. But anyway, I think the actress is amazing. I think Haley Steinfeld did a really good job in the role as well. So there were definitely a lot of good things about this show. So one thing that I really liked is how this show shows that Clint is still dealing very much with Natasha's death and that he isn't over it yet and that he's still dealing with the aftermath of everything that happened, because it brings a sense of realism to his character. So I like that Clint and Kate don't meet straight away. We get to know their characters first before they meet, and I think that that was a really good idea. So there's this one scene where Kate's fighting off these bad guys and she goes to find an unlocked car to hide in, and it's like, really, that brings the realism straight down that there's an unlocked car in the middle of New York City. Anyway, so the Tracksuit Mafia, I'm pretty sure the Tracksuit Mafia are the least intimidating villains ever. I mean, really, but I get it. Like, this show is obviously going for a more humorous, lighthearted tone, so, well, there is serious elements of the show, but still, I feel like they're going more for a bit more lighthearted approach, so I get that the villains would be a little bit different to say on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I like the relationship Clint and Kate are developing, that sort of father-daughter buddy cop sort of vibe. I like the humour in parts, but, you know, I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of the time the humour just didn't work for me. A lot of the jokes fell flat and I found it boring and uneventful for large portions of the show. And okay, so can we talk about that firefighter who steals Clint's suit? I mean, seriously, he's meant to be putting out the fire in Kate's apartment and he steals her stuff. Worst firefighter ever. Anyway, so look, this show wasn't horrible. I'm going to continue watching it. I just didn't really love it. I definitely enjoyed The Falcon and the Winter Soldier more. And WandaVision. I would say this is definitely better than Loki though. Loki really disappointed me. I'm still dealing with that. Anyway, I would give it a 5 out of 10. So let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thanks, guys.